Hello and welcome to another Smash, or Dominion Discord Smash Ultimate Ladder Challenge match. This match is going to be between Executable 1 and Kaplane 1. So Kaplane 1 is an unrestricted account, Executable 1 is Joker only. Executable rejoining the ladder, so is unranked, and is challenging for the #1 spot, which I think is kind of crazy, but, you know, I guess he's a man of no fear. So right now they're just figuring out stage picks. Yeah, I would expect Kaplane to be the heavy favorite here, but Executable has been on the grind, so we'll see if that pays off. Oh, okay, they're actually doing the stage stuff. For a second that they weren't. So they're gonna go to PS2, pretty neutral stage. Kaplane has said that he thinks Inkling wants space to run around, dash dance. I think it probably also buffs the roller, which makes sense. PS2, the middle ground there, where it's not Final Destination, does have some platforms, but it's pretty long. Doesn't have a ton of platforms.
Three, two, one, go!
And immediately, Executable jumping into the splat bomb. Not really what you want to see. Catches the roller with the AHA. I wonder how reliable that is as an option. I suspect not very. Probably just depends on the distance. Oh, okay. For a second I thought he'd SD'd, but no, he's fine. Kaplane gonna ink Executable up and bring our send out to play. So really, I'll be interested to see how Kaplane approaches our send, whether he goes aggressive and tries to knock down the meter, or whether he plays more of a keep away game. Right now, I'd certainly have to say it's more of the latter. Catches him with the splat bomb. Really nicely done there by Kaplane. Executable could have teched there, but probably caught him off guard. I don't really know what that roller was about against the ledge there, but no harm done, I suppose. I think one thing Executable is probably going to want to try to figure out is how to deal with the splat bomb when Kaplane is recovering, such that he can still engage in a ledge trap. Okay, Executable going deep off stage for that edge guard, and it does not work out. Oh dear. Yeah, that was rough. So, really a pretty massive deficit at this point for Executable. And now an unsafe recovery gets punished. Another recovery intercepted with I think, a 2-frame down smash. And yeah, Kaplane's just completely run away with this game. The thing Executable needs to focus on at this point is just figuring out like what his game plan is going to be for game 2. Hopefully he doesn't like go on tilt after that one. I think like the first stock, the game was definitely competitive, and like, I think Hexecube needs to focus on that and not worry about like some of the stuff that went wrong subsequently. Yeah. I think one thing Hexecutable should consider also in edgeguard situations is using, at least if he has Arsene out, is using the counter. Because Inkling's up B does have hitbox on it. I don't really know if the hitbox comes out if Inkling auto-grabs ledge. I suspect not. And therefore, I guess if you jumped off stage and did it, it probably still wouldn't come out. But I mean, if you're able to, like, bait Inkling into recovering onto stage to try to hit you with that hitbox and then can counter it, I think that would work out pretty well. Otherwise, just try to intercept. If the hitbox isn't active until landing, you know, then just try to go off stage and just nair right by the ledge or something like that. Try to keep him from reaching the ledge that way. All right, looks like Hexecutable is going back to PS2. I'm not a huge fan of that. Just from like a, I don't know, mentality standpoint. I mean, I don't know why he's choosing the stage, so maybe it's fine. But I feel like mixing it up after you get bopped that hard is probably a good idea. Kaplane really likes Yoshi's, but I actually feel like that would be a pretty good stage choice. But let's see what Hexecutable can get done this time. Alright, so a lot of just dancing around from Kaplane. Lands a roller, but can't really get anything out of it at this low percentage. Good movement read by Hexecutable to land that forward smash and set up a ledge trap. It's a little bit of damage out of it. Blocks the jab, rapid jab, and is able to punish. Good stuff from Hexecutable. He kind of gets a drag down there, not quite. Oh, interesting. He just blocked the roller with an F smash. That's something I need to keep in mind. Alright, I guess Hexecutable didn't get hit by that splat bomb. I couldn't tell. It's a big splash. Another roller that Kaplane isn't able to take advantage of. And now Arsene is out with a solid % lead for Hexecutable. It's the dash attack, another dash attack. Oh, wow, that killed. That had to be bad DI. Had to be. I don't think there's any way Kaplane should have died to that. Alright, so wisely waiting out the Arsene transformation, and then gets an up smash on a bit of a... I don't know how to describe, or if it's fair to describe that as like a lazy landing from Hexecutable, but it kind of felt that way. So not a whole lot of anything for Hexecutable from taking the first stock. However, he is rebuilding the lead here on the second stock. Oh, Kaplane this time catching Hexecutable jumping out of the roller berry with a bear. Maybe that's something to look out for at low percentages. Okay, so Arsene's out again. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, so there, I think Hexecutable actually needed to wait and recover later into his recovery, as he got trapped under the stage, but he wouldn't have needed as steep of an, or actually shallow of an angle if he'd waited longer. He could have had a more vertical recovery angle and probably could have ridden the wall. Yeah, that's a huge break for Kaplane and a huge blow for Hexecutable for sure. Is Hexecutable, I mean, he didn't have like a dominating lead or anything, but he was definitely winning. And now, like, Kaplane isn't that close to dying, although now that Arsene is out, this is definitely kill %. Oh, this should be it, yeah. Okay, so Hexecutable's still in this one. Kaplane presumably going to wait out the Arsene meter some. But it looks like he doesn't want to bother to wait out the whole time. I can understand that. It kind of does feel bad. I feel like in a 1v1 in a game that was designed for 1v1s only, what you could do to fix that sort of from a design balance standpoint is just pause the meter depletion while you're on the like the spawn platform. But because of the free-for-all nature of it, like it doesn't really work. The free-for-all nature of Smash, I mean, in general. Alright, so yeah, that berry will take the game. And yeah, really, overall, got distracted a bit there by that design discussion. But overall, H.exe played well. Like, it just, you know, really needs to clean up the offstage mistakes. And then I think, you know, it's doable for him. Alright, it looks like we're going to go back to PS2 again here for Game 3. This time, I'm more supportive of that just because H.exe was winning, aside from that one recovery error. And, you know, maybe sticking to the same scenario and just trying to fix that could be of some benefit to him in trying to improve the outcome from the previous two games. So Kaplane, oh dear. Well, okay. Kaplane landed on the platform there and wasn't able to punish off the berry, but yeah, definitely looking stronger in the early going here compared to last game. So Arsene out, Kaplane once again kind of playing the waiting game as opposed to going in. Does get an F smash that just about depletes the meter. Yeah, just trying to play defensive until the meter finally expires. I can definitely respect the game plan. It's less exciting for sure, but... Alright, gets another roller, this time able to convert that into a kill off the F smash. Really, that's like the name of the game for Inkling, it would seem, is just getting those berries to set up kills. You can kill at much lower percentages that way, because you can use moves like F smash rather than having to rely on landing something like an up air. Alright, Kaplane even taking his time on the recovery there to wait out the meter. At least I would assume that was the reason. He just sort of stayed in tumble for so long. Like, probably could have air dodged a ledge or something, like, much earlier, but... Kaplane's got the game plan. Oh, man, I'm surprised that killed. I don't know if that was bad DI. I guess I would have to believe that it was. But yeah, Kaplane with another commanding lead here. Oh my gosh! I don't even... Wow. I don't even know how you managed to pull that one off. Damn. Alright, well... That's gotta be a frustrating way to end that set for H.exe. It was so close in Game 2, and some very avoidable mistakes in both Games 1 and 2, and then Game 3, Kaplane just kind of bulldozed him. You know... It wasn't super obvious to me what Kaplane was doing different, but or maybe it was H.exe that I needed to focus on in that respect. But either way, Kaplane takes the set 3-0 and defends successfully. So H.exe will move into, I think, like 15th-ish place. I'm not exactly sure. 14th or 15th. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you again for another video soon. Until then.